Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today's going to be a summoning video. I've bought a bunch of packs, and also I saved up a bunch of summons from TOA and just like the events, and also the monthly login. So there's a few LD scrolls, there's some scraps like the legendary scraps and LD scraps which I saved up as well. And I bought a whole bunch of mystical scroll or premium packs, right? So we'll see what we get from all this. Hopefully we have like a new toy to play with over the next week or so. Well, at least I'm looking for one. And if there's anything interesting coming up, I'll like also any interesting summons, I'll talk about those as I see them. For 3-star monsters, I actually kind of want some serpents, because I'm trying to skill up a Mantura, and I'm going to 6-star him as well. And that's going to be for the next HOH, or in future HOHs. I'm trying to test it out, see if it's any good. But we haven't really gotten anything yet, so it's not looking good. And bear with me, like, oh god, Awakened. I tried to make as much room as I could without having to, you know, fiddle around too much at the end of it and take monsters back out. So I just put all the the non-essentials into my storage for now. But I will have to move or store a bunch of stuff like a couple of times throughout the summoning session. Oh, Cian, Joker. Alright, this guy's not good, but I do need Jokers for skill ups, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. I don't mind, like, if I'm gonna get Nat 4, the ones I want are Joker and Skydancer for skill ups. There's not really any other particular Nat 4s I need, so I'm mostly just hunting for Nat 5s from mystical scrolls, really. Oh god, Awaken again. Vigor is actually not bad. If you don't have an Escher and you need some sort of HP based bruiser, he's good. And especially if you need a water bruiser, he's good in that regard. So if you're trying to bring like a triple water team against, say, a Perna, and you want them all to be tanky, Vigor is a decent option to have for that sort of team. But really, I've gotten through 27 scrolls. Oh, okay, here we go. This is only the second lighting out of 28. Oh, Anubis, not useful for me. I haven't built any Anubis yet, so... And I don't think that there's any that I particularly want to build. I believe a couple of guildies have tried the Fire Anubis before, and they tell me it's not good, so I don't recommend building him. So just bear with me. This won't take as long as someone who's using a side sync, right? So it's not too bad. Because the side sync, you gotta mouse click, which is quite annoying. It takes forever. Actually, I think I needed a werewolf to finish off one of my Joltans, so it's not the worst to get a werewolf. Still nothing coming up. This is oh, here, at least I got a serpent. I do need more serpents though. I need quite a few of them. He requires a lot of skill ups. Oh god. So I'm almost halfway and I've only seen 2 lightning. That's pretty disappointing. Wow, oh, here we go. Finally a lightning I can talk about. Oh, Kung Fu Girl. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. Save them up in case you ever get a dark one or maybe a light one. Obviously the dark one's the best one, but I hear the light one is not too bad. Oh, finally, some more lightning. Oh, Trevor. Trevor's actually a pretty decent, like, fire bruiser. Um, Pretty decent for Guild Wars offense. He can be built violent or vampire. Both of them work. It just depends what your supports are. So if you want him to be more self-sufficient, then you can probably put him on a vampire. But violent obviously will mean he will do more damage. And I have seen like some people use him as a rep for Churika farming. He's pretty decent for that. It's about a 2-minute run. Oh, Lisa. I mean, I don't need Lisa anymore, but Lisa is a really good monster. I'm sure you've seen it in raids all the time. I use her in raids. And yeah, definitely worth building for that. I think she's probably the best like raid cleanser. So she's gonna go in the storage for now. I'll keep the C and out. Should I just store? I'll keep them out. I'll probably feed them later on. Okay, still a long drought here. I don't think I've gotten that many. Considering it's like almost 100 summons, this is pretty poor. Like summon rate. Or lightning rate, I should say. Oh, there we go. Oh! Yes! I actually wanted this. Oh, this is perfect. She'll be perfect for my AO. Okay, we've got a toy to play with. I'm very happy. Can we go back to back? And Alicia, I'll talk about Alicia after I finish off these summons. Oh, Shimate, he's okay if you need a arena speed lead. It's like 24% speed lead. It's not bad, especially for AO. He's a pretty good nuker, so he's actually not a bad monster to work on if you don't have any other damage dealers. He does a lot of burst damage, especially with his third skill. It's like a single target nuke, but you're pretty much guaranteed to one-shot something. It's kind of like having like a Squall Chimera. It does a lot of damage. So even though there was like pretty bad lightning rates, I'm really happy. Got at least one nat 5. Alright, let's make some more room. Okay, I think that should be enough room for the rest of the summons. Okay, now the lightning. Oh, Aquila. These guys are not bad if you need a like a buff remover, AoE buff remover, and if you put him on despair, he'll remove the buffs and then he'll stun. So he's actually a pretty good monster. Like if you're lacking in the buff removal department, he's mostly used for arena offense. Alright, let's just YOLO these LDs. Obviously I'm hoping for Hwadam or Molly, but I mean, I'll be happy with just a light golem. I'm still hunting for a light golem. There's nothing interesting coming up here. No. Oh god, another martial cat. Nope. Not good at all. Still not good. Oh! Lightning! Oh wait, he's good, he's good. Actually, he's pretty good. This guy, he can remove beneficial effects, right, with this. So, and some people use him as like a arena speed lead and buff removal. And he can also defense break with the fly, right? And this always lands as crushing hit, which is quite nice. So you don't have to worry about glancing and stuff like that. So he's actually pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll build him, but I'm happy that I got him. It's not a Hwadam, but I'll take it. Oh, Basalt. Basalt is pretty good. He's good for TOA mostly, but I'm gonna build him for Hauler Heroes as like half a nuker and then fast enough to heal and defense buff with Polar Roar, right? So his Hellstorm actually does a lot of damage, and it scales of defense, so you can sort of make him tanky and deal decent damage as well. If you build him like all full out YOLO crit, like defense, crit damage defense, then he's pretty good. He can do a lot of damage with that. It's like 20 something thousand AoE, which is pretty good for like a defense based nuker. Alright, let's go for the legendary skulls now. Now these are guaranteed lightning, so definitely something to talk about here. Oh, Lelouch. Oh, I think everyone knows how good Lucian is. Me, I'm probably not going to keep a 4th Lucian. I have 3 already. So this guy's probably going to get fed a skill up. I really need skill ups on my Lucians anyway. So I'm happy to get at least a Joker. Lepinus? I don't know how to pronounce the name. But I don't think she's worth it. I don't like any of the Magic Knights. Except Lynette is okay, which is the dark one. But wouldn't bother with her if you get her. Even as a new player, she's not really worth building for early game. The damage is a bit too low to be really good. Oh, Water Horus. This guy's actually fusible, so this is not a great pull, but it's a skill up. I actually kind of need skills for my Immensity anyway, so this is decent. And he's pretty good because one, he's water, so if you put on Will Runes, you can bring him in against Leos, and he can tank the Leos, especially for double Lucian comps. And he's sort of like a Seek in that he does crit rate and attack power buff, but only on 2 turns, whereas Seek I believe is 3 turns. I think, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I am mistaken. I should check. But the most important thing is he does invincible buff, which is nice when pairing with Katarina. So he's usually used with Katarina, so that he can buff like all the attack stats and give her the invincibility for Sword of Discharge. So this is a pretty good monster. He's fusible, so it's not like it's an awesome pull, but it's not like I'm unhappy. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll build Alicia within the next week or so, and we can play around with her in arena. Finally I can have something new, like a new damage dealer. I think you guys are probably sick of me using Tor and Tesha all the time. Alright, so have a good one. Bye bye.